Ready? Your training will be split into... We'll start with blade work. You're no rook during your long journey.
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jean. Could you spar with a bunch of them?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need a cohesive system to bring it to use the human body as an analogy. Improving your sword fighting is like growing. You need to do some interest. Only then will you...
Wait, Paimon thought you were gonna teach us.
One day, you'll reach and there are no short... That's all I have to say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This music will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment, now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet. The white heron treads water. A sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma and Kamisato art Tachijitsu. Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps.
Go get some sleep.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you going to hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer's gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
The stars shimmer high above mountains as far. I can't be the only one. But for now.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down!
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it! Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear. We have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the one to prevent them from making.
Well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's...
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're right.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you... Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you, my clever girl.
Whenever you miss, remember.
Break down the door! You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it up!
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think? No day and no night? Well, except for the fact that...
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness the natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, abyssal power, yes. Also note my master, Sirtalo. The elemental energy of Teyvat, on the other hand, is derived a keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the Seven Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach you. So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyss. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power is just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace.
Use the power of anima to clear the field as fast as you can. Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor. Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Water jet! Faster! Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path. Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
What is the secret to longing? The fear of fear is the that fear is now part of you. Any minute spent in this.
Master, I can...
So it has not broken. Then pick up your sword, after all. Good Skirk.
Cold.
These are signs that each time of I now understand. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit. You must learn. Get up, Skirk.
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training when it's so... Want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control. That's only part of it. Experience is the real. Now, it's time to focus on how you react. Ready? Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like your brother. That reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him.
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same strong emotions will always arise. How amusing. But you don't. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. This is your final training session. Look. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet!
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Stop. Let's pause. That's to be expected. Get some rest. No point in training further if you manage to push past your...
Skirk is a... Yeah, I heard Master so...
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, Have you become a positive light in this world? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the...
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and
Run! Skirk!
Going around telling people you're, as the Conrian saying go. Well, I know the pursuit of strength is... Ignore her existence.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! Of course you are! That's why Skirk can... Ah, well...
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit chat.
Oh, okay. It's Paimon's...
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. When Ajax trained with you and I may never meet again, traveler.
Are you?
Okay, not the ankle.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but
I knew that was a possible side effect, even with the dream mirroring. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too... Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars.
like me?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. Several hundred years ago, but this is not my home.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger, for certain reasons. I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. Okay.
You make it sound so easy. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well,
You know a child is looking for you.
Ajax, his situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, unlike you, I have no desire to establish a Wake up your companion. Oh, and everything I just told you.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at but, that means...
All right.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Mine to wield.
Look at all these spikes! Careful, don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna blow behind you. Come on, you got this.
That's more like it. Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his... Oh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were the missing part of your soul. Our opponent must have covered us.
Hold on, look! The spikes!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
You alright? That thing was...
There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirt! What happened? It looked like Skirt just got...
In the Gwali Plains. You ask me why this is now? The answer is clear. Whatever that that actually means. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. Call it fate, if you... In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, well, done gorging. How did you get the power?
The all-devouring... Oh, of course!
I highly doubt you acquired that power. You're desperate enough to... Which leaves one possibility.
Dear scarlet foul!
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can... Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning. Keep calm and... Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come. You've got your soul fragment, but get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way.
Skirt, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be... You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw is called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah.
Your dragon friend, it's a different story when it has no more, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. It told me, and I believe that...
No way! We can't...
This isn't my first taste of...
But what if that monster... Plus, how are you gonna get home? Is that what you... So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this. The bag of moral. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planning to you.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baisha said we can rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Huh, this bad. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamian Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, but... Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say? Friends?
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But you showed her. Hey, don't just leave! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
About 60%, maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short. No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as this isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered. Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like that. I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again. Call it fate if you want. Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here. So, what? Oh, you noticed. This river represents strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So, this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should come. But, as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. And all she sees reflected in the river is...
You must learn.
This isn't my first.
The answer to one mystery. Let's follow the river upstream. I felt like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first... Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees...
You now have what it takes. No one can become a worthy warrior.
You wish me to travel the world
Indeed. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this.
Why?
I have told you before, you have tasted loss, but as living being, yet now.
That is what Skirk's master, the Foul. Of course, he could appear as
For certain reasons, I need to do that.
I'll let you in on the scope of his power. We've made it quite a ways.
I have set your broken. No tears this time.
Can I ask a question, Master? I keep thinking.
I saved you because it has been too long. So,
But I don't want...
what you want matters among the boundless sea.
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, after some time, it was not that. I almost don't want to reach the end. What a simple encounter. This is... There was... It was a spaceship. Skirk's parents. No one had Ed. Skirk had skipped school that day. Like so many times, countless people, their lives were discarded like work. If Sir Luigi hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her. Because she and her people were as the initial merge. Further research for that reason. The outsider, senseless. If those with power get to decide, no one wants. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her.